Alright guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about another weapon, another favorite weapon of mine, which is I'll be talking later. But now let's talk about new stuff in Warframe. Alright, so basically there's a new stuff on the market, which is you can get it for almost free. Alright, let's see. As you can see here, most of these are you have to buy with flats. Yeah, so there's a free stuff on the market. So basically we go here and then feature and go popular, and I believe these two things. Yeah, the item will be retired in 25 days. You get this mask for around, I think, 1 credit if you purchase it. Yeah, I think it's temporary stuff, and yeah, get it until end of this month. Yeah, you get it for 1 credit, and the color, as I believe, is temporary, so go get it. It's around 1 credit as well. Don't miss it, go get it. This one is permanent. Yeah, the color, the Halloween color is permanent. Okay, so worry about it. And now let's talk about the last week giveaway. I will post the winner name on the screen, and yeah, congratulations to you, and I will try to contact you. And now let's talk about the weapon itself. Alright, today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite weapons, a long time favorite, Quanta Bundle. Yes. What is it? Oh, what kind of gun is it? It's a beam weapon. It's a corpus mining beam weapon. Yes. So this is the Vandal version. I believe there's a 4 variant of this gun. Yeah, the normal one, there's Vandal, and the Meteorless Quanta, and the Parasis, the infested version, I believe. Yes. Alright. Now how do you get Quanta Vandal? Well, first thing first is from an operation back then on update 14. I believe is the Operation False Profit, where they introduce new bosses to compose enemies. Yeah, I'm not there, so I did not know much about the events. And then the other one is from Baru Ketir. Yeah, I'm probably getting this gun from Baru Ketir. From Baru, for every 2 weeks, it's not always been there. It's gonna be on rotation. Probably not. So yeah. And that one is for you to trade from player. Yeah, this gun is tradable, and as long as rank 0 and unformer. Yeah. And alright, now let's take a deeper look on the stats and the gun behaviors. Alright, let's have a better look at the gun itself. Yeah, so as you may know, the normal variant of Quanta required mastery rank 4, which is low, and I'm pretty sure it's a very strong gun by itself. And Quanta Bundle required mastery rank 10. Yeah, so it's a bit steep, and trust me, you're gonna love this gun as much as I do back in the days. It's still a strong gun. Yeah, it's just as you can see, the Riven disposition is quite high, and people doesn't use it much because people prefer a higher fire rate gun than this, and pinpoint accuracy gun than this. Yeah, so let's look at the stat. It's a pinpoint weapon. Yeah, of course, you're gonna have 100 accuracy and a base of 22% high crit chance is quite high. Anything higher than 20% is quite high, and a crit multiplier is 2.4, which is, I think, is default for a pinpoint gun, hit scan gun. Yeah, so fire rate of 12 is a beam weapon, so I believe for 12 you're gonna consume around 0.5 ammo per second with that fire rate. Yeah, and magazine of 80, which have 1.8 reload speed, which is not bad. It's quite low compared to big guns. This is the even the reload animation is not that big. Yeah, so a 30% status chance, which is quite high, really high, really high. You can reach 100% with all of the dual stats mode combined. Yeah, and it has innate electricity damage and no ISP damage, which is impact slash puncture, whatever. They don't have that, which is they have electricity damage. Yeah, and the secondary fire. Alright. The secondary fire is where you is the alternate fire. I believe by default is middle mouse button. I guess. Oh, it's been a while. I check. The alternate fire. Is shooting some kind of a cube which deal blast damage. Yeah, it is quite weak, but you can pump up the damage by shooting it. Yes, and it have electricity and a blast damage in it. Yeah. Now for the demonstration, let's have a look at how the guns feels. Alright guys, now let's see how the guns work. Alright, it's a beam weapon for starter, so you're gonna hold your mouse one to aim, and then you have a slight delay where the beam going. Just like any other beam weapon, it shoot two lasers up and down, and it will go to your crosshair. Yes. Another thing that this thing gonna count is ammo consumption. Yeah. The higher your fire rate is, the more ammo it gonna consume, and the magazine is quite low compared to the ammo it has, so it doesn't matter much. And it use a rifle ammo, so it's gonna be abundance of that, especially if you have carrier prime that can convert ammo for you. Alright, and then we have the secondary fire. Yeah, secondary fire is where you click your secondary fire button, which on mine should be middle mouse button. I believe that is the default button for alternate fire. So let's check it out. So you click the middle mouse button, it's gonna shoot this little blast cube. Yeah. So what does this do? Yeah, it deals damage, it blast. So people don't primarily use this for deal damage. It got nerfed real hard back then. Yeah, because it deals too much damage. And people use it just for the crowd control, since it deals blast damage. So how do you explode it? How do you deal damage with it? So there's three three things that you can do with it. First is just you let it stay there for 8 seconds and it explode by itself. As you can see there, it explode by itself and it deal damage. And secondly, you just shoot it, it explode. And the last one is in contact with enemy. Yeah, with contact with enemy, it explode. Yeah. Well, I have the ancient healers here, so they won't get knocked down. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Alright. Uh, be mindful, this thing also bounce from surface. As you can see, it bounce from surface. So yeah, it's a great thing. And another thing is that it consume 10 ammo per cube release. Yeah. Alright. The other thing, like a slight advantage of this gun is that it has a ram damage. Yeah. You don't deal damage at the start of the firing. The longer you hold the beam, the more damage you dealt. Yeah, I believe I've read somewhere it started from 20% damage and it goes up to 100%. Yeah, and then it reset back after 1 second of stop shooting. Yeah, and it has electric damage, so it applies stuns to enemy. It started at, yeah, as you can see, it started at 56 and then it goes up to 52. That's how ramped up damage works. Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna go for the build. Yeah, the build. Alright, now let's go for the build. Alright. By default, Quanta Vandal have only one V polarity. I think it's around here with this direction. Of course, my build I recommend to you that you use 3V. You add another 3V for the polarity and forma build. Back then they don't have the dual mode for electricity, which is high voltage. So I have to use 5 forma, and they introduced prime Cairo round. So I'm gonna use 5 forma. So don't worry, you only need 3. The Unless you're going for the prime Cairo round, then go for the fourth one, which is the D polarity. Yeah. Okay. Now for now I only have one build for this Quanta Vandal, which is hybrid build between crit and status, because it only is a beam weapon, so it's a good hybrid weapon, and the status and crit chance is high enough for you to have hybrid build. Yes. Okay. So of course the first one you're gonna have a serration to boost up those base damage, and then multi-shot above all. Of course, more multi-shot mean more damage per second, and apply more damage per second, which is more since it's a beam weapon. This is like a blessing for itself in a beam weapon, multi-shot. And then you're gonna pump up for more damage, the malignant force. This is a quite easy mod to get, don't worry about it. You will pump your toxin, and static damage will make the gun corrosive from the innate electricity. Electricity combined with toxin will become corrosive, so you can strip more armor and faster. And then high voltage to pump the electric damage, and for status chance as well. With these two alone, it will go to 66. Yeah, and if you add another one, it will go to around 82%. And then if you add the fourth status mod, it will go 100%. Yeah, so, and then you will have the 2 crits mod that you're going to be having, so it will boost crit by a mile. Yeah, and if you have argon, go ahead, put argon crystal, argon scope on it for more crit on headshot. I use Cairo round because to me the best combination of a gun. Elemental is corrosive cold for all-rounded enemy build. Grenier is weak to corrosive cold. Copper shield is weak to cold, and infested are both. Yes, not by a mile, but I believe the cold and electricity is the best for both and all types of enemies. Yes, and then we have vigilant armament. As always, another multi-shot. Multi-shot is like the best that you can have on the gun, so it's above all. Alright, now let's see how it performs with this build. I only have one type of build, so and then I have my Riven here. So I don't use it for this video because Riven is optional. It doesn't change much, and it totally up to you. Depends on how you wanna build your Quanta. Yeah, so let's go. Go try and demo it. I have 3 types of enemy here: the infested, the Grenier Bombard, and the Copper Stack. This is very high level enemy, 140. So I'm gonna be killing the healer first because it's gonna it's gonna buff the rest of the enemy. Yeah, so by default you don't want to use this alternate fire. Yeah, as you can see, the alternate fire also affected by the multi-shot. As you can see, it shoots 4 there. Yeah, the higher the fire rate, the higher your gunfire rate, the faster it explode. The second fire, yeah. As you can see, it shoots 3 there for because of my multi-shot. Yeah, that's how powerful multi-shot is. Alright, now let's perform on the kitchen healer. As you can see, around 2 seconds to take it down. This is not even without the reverb. So you're gonna be taking it down. 34k, not bad. Now for the Copper Screwman. This enemy have shields, so the cold damage gonna deal substantial amount of damage to them. Yeah, and then it's quite weak because of the health damage. Yeah, so don't worry much about it. The coppers took around 3 seconds, I believe. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, around 6 seconds, I believe, and consume around half of the ammo. Yeah, this is like the best enemy to play with this gun. You can see strip sama a lot, by a lot. Around 4 seconds to kill 140 enemies. Alright guys, yeah, that's it for today's video. I'm talking about Quanta Bundle, and I think weapon still can perform in higher tier of endurance run and even salty level. Yeah, and arbitration. So because back in the days, beam weapon got nerfed a lot. That's why, and I believe pretty sure at one time people only use beam weapon, no other gun. So that's why they had to nerf it. And but still, with the nerf, it's still a great gun to have. The only back draw is just they nerf the ammo consumption. Yeah. Now guys, thank you for watching till the end. I really appreciated you guys, and yeah, tune in for next video. And if you think this video helps you a lot, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.